George gets around his defender, gets into the paint, runs into his good friend Karl-Anthony Towns, and he returns the favor as he floats it in. And I'll never forget Ivica Zubac's first game was a 31-point comeback in Boston, and they went into the locker room at halftime down big numbers, and after the game they would win. Now 8 of 17. Reggie Jackson was the 5th and final starter to score. This is George. A great look at a 3, and it's good for Paul George.
How about the bullet pass by Pat Bev going to his right?
Reggie Jackson was the 5th and final starter to score. This is George. A great look at a 3. They won the game against the Lakers after losing it to Golden State. As Batum and George play catch, plenty of time on the clock. George once again spoon feeds Zoo, and this time he's able to lay it in. Clippers by 3. Clippers out in front. Reed coming out of the break, denied by Hartenstein. Here's George in front of the pack to the cup, hit from behind and lays it in. No whistle.
After a big win, well, right now, Clip Nation's taking advantage of a team that's feeling good.
Once again, the Clippers have numbers if they push. Jackson on the wing. He loves the right wing 3. Exhibit A, Your Honor. Reggie Jackson, 16 for 31 coming into tonight from that right side.
Numbers on Karl-Anthony Towns. If we look at over the last 2 seasons, we shouldn't be surprised at the outstanding defense. Paul George with an excellent pump fake and then baseline drive. But Karl-Anthony Towns has only averaged 19 points.
Clippers 72, Minnesota 45. George, tailgated by Vanderbilt, easily gets around and reverse layup from right to left. He's good for Paul George. And I don't mean to be funny about that. They just seemingly have been able to do whatever they want on this side of the floor. George, that's 6 straight buckets for Paul George, 76-45.
On this Clipper defense, but we got a long way to go till we get to that game.
George glides in, and he's on automatic pilot here in the third quarter. Edwards 6 for 17 tonight, 14 points for the youngster. George taps it to Zoo. Oh, a pirouette inside and lays it in. George, saloon doors, a pair of defenders, and finds Batum in the corner for 3. Oh, Trey Bien.
Small. That's what PG was able to do right there. Split Karl-Anthony Towns and Nasibo Boo.
85-63 Clippers. Under 4 minutes to play in the quarter. George all alone for 3. Holds the finish. It helps. He knocks it in for points 18, 19, and 20. Chased by a pair of would-be defenders. Floats it up and misses everything. But Hartenstein is there. George relocates to the corner for 3. Just as you draw it up.
To be able to shoot it over the top, get the offensive rebound, kick it out. Paul George, you're out of the play, you're in the play. See, that's that NFL rule when you're out of bounds. You got to